All the cards from the Glory of Team Rocket set, aka the Japanese version of Destined Rivals, have been revealed. We're gonna go straight into the cards and translate the Japanese versions into English as best as I can with Google Lens. Before we delve into the video, I'm gonna announce that we're doing a giveaway of a 3-pack blister of Journey Together. And if you're in the live stream, I might give away some Prismatic Evolutions. How to join the giveaway? We're gonna do a live stream next week, Monday, 6 p.m. Sydney time. If you comment on this video, like this video, and if you're subscribed, you will enter the giveaway. And also if you're in a live stream, you get an extra entry. I also have my other socials, such as my Instagram and my shorts. If you comment on those, you get extra entries into the giveaway. All right, I'll see you there. The actual set itself was revealed on this YouTuber's YouTube video where she pretty much pulled like 1,000 to 2,000 packs. The YouTube channel is right there, Collect Pokemon, if you ever want to go watch it. She pretty much just rips through all these packs and just quickly goes through and finds a secret illustration rare, because it seems like you are guaranteed one special illustration rare in each booster box. So, and plus minus a gold card as well. However, we go to the first card here, which is Team Rocket's Spidops. Now, I did translate these. They're a little bit funny at the moment, but we've got the Spidops here of Team Rocket. Now, it's interesting because Spidops was released as a card from the Scarlet and Violet base set. It looks like they've redone it, but I guess in a dark version. You've got Proton in the background, who's a member of Team Rocket. They argue is probably one of the scariest members of Team Rocket here. But the ability here is called Charge Up. Can be used once on your turn. Choose one basic energy from your trash and attach it to this Pokemon. So from your discard pile, you can add an energy onto this Pokemon. The attack is called Rocket Rush, which does 30 times damage for the number of Team Rocket Pokemon on your field. So if you've got a full bench of Team Rocket Mons, you can do upwards of 300 damage. Please do not mind all the birds squawking and going nuts. There seems to be a bit of a rally. Gonna pause. Maybe they found out a Pokemon product was dropped. Anyway, we move on to the next one. We've got the Houndoom, Team Rocket's Houndoom. Beautiful, beautiful card. Absolutely mental. Now, the pictures here are going to be a little bit blurry. Obviously, these are the screenshots that PokeBeach had taken in light of the reveals from the stream itself. So, yeah, shout out to PokeBeach for going through the work of revealing these. But the Team Rocket's Houndoom with 130 HP. The first attack, Aku no Hide, as it translates from Japanese to English, inflicts burns on your opponent's battle Pokemon. So, pretty cool for 1 energy. And the second move is called Burnout, which does 120 damage. Choose 1 energy attached to this Pokemon and trash it. So each time you do 120 damage, you need to discard a fire energy or any type of energy, unfortunately. But a beautiful, beautiful card. I think this card is going to be like top 5 of the set in terms of artwork. I can't really see the artist at the moment, but yeah. Is it the same? No, it's not the same as the base one, but yeah, love to see it. Great art. Lots of fire, lots of red, lots of black and red, which seems to be the theme of this set. We've got another card which is absolutely magnificent, which is the Blaziken. So this is not related to Team Rocket at the moment, but it seems like to be a special illustration from the Heatwave Arena set. You've got Heat Blast. For 2 damage, for 2 energy, you can do 70 damage. It can be neutral energy. And it does a move for 120 damage called Goku Karanakyaku. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. My Japanese is not the best, but that's what it is. You need to discard 2 energy, trash the 2 energy attached to this Pokemon and deal 120 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. The bench does not design points. Okay, so I think you can do 120 damage. And if you do discard 2 extra energies, you can do 120 on the bench as well, which is pretty strong. Beautiful card though, lots of red. It's got that the nice little kind of blurry-ish artwork. But we'll move on to the Clamperl. Look, Clamperl's a nice little illustration. I don't think it's going to be high top tier up there. It's probably going to be like, you know, $5 to $10, but decent card nonetheless in terms of artwork. It's got this move called Shell Press for 10 damage. For 1 energy, the opponent's words, the next opponent's words or the next opponent's moves, the precipice that this Pokemon receive. Whatever that means. Maybe, I think it looks like it takes 10 less damage from your opponent's attacks, I'm going to guess, which looks like consistent there. We've got the Team Rocket's Wobbuffet. In Japanese called as Sonance. Does 110 damage, 110 health there. For 2 energies, 1 psychic and 1 mirror, colorless Rocket Mirror. Using one Team Rocket Pokemon on your bench, replace all the bad cards on Sansamon, which is this Pokemon, with the old battle Pokemon. Okay. I have to probably read up on more on that, but the 3 damage, the next attack is called Protruding Head, which does 70 damage for 3 energy. So I think this is going to be a promo in the English, perhaps. Very nice card. A few Easter eggs in there. You can see like a Drowsy. You can see a Sneasel there. Anything else on the side? Just the it looks like just Team Rocket headquarters. All right, the next one, Team Rocket's Ore Beetle. The ability that it has is called Rocket Brain. It remembers. I remember it on my last move. Choose 1 damage counter on your Team Rocket in your field and place it on another Pokemon on your own. Okay, so you're just kind of dispersing damage from your Pokemon to another one. The second attack is called Psychokinesis for 3 energy. Each of your opponent's Pokemon, if it has 1 energy, it does 40 times damage, which is not bad. Not bad of an attack, but low HP, not an EX, but not bad. Put a luxury cape on it and see what happens. You've got the Team Rocket's Matadogas or Wheezing. Very nice artwork as well. You got Petro sitting there having a gaze, chilling out in the back, probably having a cigarette on lunch break or night duty. The attack is called Fire All at Once. Damage multiplied by the number of Pokemon with Dogas or Matadogas in their names on each other on the field. So I think if you have a Houndoom or another Wheezing on the field, this does 40 damage for each. So pretty cool, not a bad card. Like I said, put a luxury cape on it, see what happens. But it requires you to set up all the other mons on the field. Next one, we have Team Rocket Black Crow or Murkrow at the moment. So the first attack is called Seduce. Choose 1 supporter card from your deck, show it to your opponent and add it to your hand. Then cut the deck or shuffle. The next attack is Inchamon, which does 30 damage. Choose 1 attack that your opponent's battle Pokemon has. Next opponent's storage. The opponent receives this attack and cannot use a selected attack. So I think if you do 30 damage, use this attack, your opponent can't use like an attack that you choose not to use. So it's kind of like an Oranguru situation, I believe. It's not bad. Put a luxury cap on it, see what happens. Next one, we've got the Zamazenta. Beautiful, beautiful card. The only upsetting thing about this is there's no Zacian card yet. There might be later on, but there's no Zacian card to go with it. It's kind of like, it'd be nice to have an accompanying card, like, you get the Latios situation happening. You can have Zacian on, like, I don't know, another big piece of rock doing the Simba thing, or you can have Zacian at the bottom looking up at Zamazenta. Zamazenta, I think, arguably could be the inferior or superior mon, I think. Depends on what you think. I think Zamazenta is superior, rather. But the attack is called Strong Bash. So 2 metal energy, 1 colorless energy, does 70 damage. In the human opponent section, this Pokemon is damaged by the attack. Put the damage you received on the Pokemon that used the attack. Okay, so if you get attacked, that means with a certain amount of damage, you just kind of reverse it in a way in the next turn. Interesting. It's kind of like a very defensive counterish move. Anyway, translation's not the best right now. Might have to wait for the English. Anyway, we've got Team Rocket's Radicate. So you got a a little goofy looking card here, which is kind of nice, very, very nice for the collection, I think. Kind of a mid-tier pricing kind of card, but the move is 1 colorless energy. It does Water Beyond. Does 90 damage, which is a decent amount. So you flip a coin twice, and if you get heads, it will do 90 damage to this Pokemon. Oh my lord. No, don't use this card. Flip a coin twice, and if it's all wrong, it will also do 90 damage to this Pokemon. Interesting. Okay. Well, the card itself, when you look at it, it's got like little mini Raticates there. I'm not sure why it doesn't have any Rattatas, but like the Raticates, I'm not sure if that's even a real Raticate or like an actual real animal of a mouse or something. So that's interesting. Good card. Love to see it. Moving on. Got the Meowth. This was revealed like later on. Meowth from Team Rocket. The first attack does Nekobaba. So 1 energy, select 1 card without looking at the model. Look at the face of that card and return it to the opponent's deck. Interesting. And the second one is Slippery Scratch. 20 times damage. Toss a coin 3 times. And each heads, I think you do 20 damage. So it's kind of like a Fury Swipe situation here. Nice. Next, this is a really nice card. I kind of like this card. It tells a story, and it tells like a day in the life of a Pokemon, or even a human being. It's Kangaskhan, obviously. So for for two colorless energy, you do the move called Slap, which is pretty cool. I think it does 50 damage. And the third one is Pio Punch. So you flip coins, you do 90 points of damage for the amount of heads, I believe, that you get. Not bad. But let's just go into the card itself. It tells a story of a day in the life of a Pokemon, you know. Going for a walk, you got Kangaskhan with its baby, you know, walking down the street, morning routine. And, you know, you got the neighbor, maybe lives under a bridge or in the river. You got Quagsire just chilling out. Hey, how you going, mate? What's going on? Yeah, mate. Taxes are going up, and, you know, Donald Trump doing this and that with tariffs and whatnot, and how you going? You know, stock market's going crazy right now, buying Pokemon cards, you know what it is, like that kind of conversation, you know, just the most superficial, but hey, how you going conversation is happening right now. You love to see it. You know, I desire this card, and, you know, I want to look at it and feel nostalgic and feel good about my life. But moving on, you've got the Arbor Lever, which is the EX card. It's got the first attack, which is called Oil Machine Gun. So select your opponent's Pokemon 6 times, and deal 20 damage to all selected Pokemon times the number of times you chose, without calculating the weaknesses or resistances. You may choose one Pokemon more than once. Interesting. And then you do Aroma Shoot, and it does 160 damage, but it also recovers all statuses of this Pokemon. Not bad, I believe. Doing all right. Next one, we're starting to heat up a little bit. We've got the Team Rocket's Moltres. I think that's Archer in the background. It's not Giovanni. You've got Flame Barrier. Does 110 damage for 2 energies. You're on your opponent's next turn. The damage this Pokemon receives will be reduced by 50. Pretty good, but it does require a bit of energy. And you've got the second one, which is called Evil Burn. So choose one Rocket's Rocket Energy, which I believe is an item, attached to this Pokemon and discard it. In that case, your opponent's Huddle Pokemon and any attached ARIA cards are trashed. Okay. Next one, we've got Titan. Get Lost in the Snow is its ability. Opponent plays a good or supporter card from their hand and uses it to this Pokemon, it will not be affected by this effect. So, okay, so if you use something like a supporter or an item card that, you know, directly affects this Pokemon, it's not affected. Then you've got Crash Press for 4 energies. That's 140 plus damage. If you want to play, trash the stadium card on the ground. In that case, you do another 140 damage. So you do 280 damage, I believe, if you discard a stadium card in play. So could be situational, could be good. Anyway, we've got Team Rocket's Mewtwo. So this is the anticipated Rocket card at the moment, but it's the full art. It's not the special illustration yet. We'll get to that momentarily. So I'll show you the translation that I received on screen. I will censor a little bit, but you can kind of make out what it says. Something Power Saver. This Pokemon can only use this attack its attacks when there are 4 or more Team Rocket Pokemon in front of it. Okay, so on your bench, I think you need to have at least 4 Pokemon on it to use any attacks. Which the attack is called a Razor Ball. It could be Shadow Ball. That does 160 plus damage for 3 energy. If you wish, you can trash up to 2 energy cards from your benched Pokemon and you add 60 damage times that number. OP, situational, but it requires you to do a couple of setting up cards. Very, very nice. Next card's interesting. It is called a Cash Register Charge. Oh, sorry, it's a Regirock rather. The ability is called Cash Register Charge, or some kind of charge. Select up to 2, I think, fighting energy from your discard pile and attach it to this Pokemon. And the attack is called Giant Rock, which does 140 plus damage. The opponent's battle Pokemon is a 2 evolution Pokemon, like a 2 stage 2. You do 140 extra damage, I believe. So yeah, if your opponent's got those stage 2 Pokemons, 280, why not? Love to see it. Next one, we've got Nidoking EX, Team Rocket's Nidoking. This is pretty strong, 330 HP. The first attack is called Dirty Horn for 3 energy, 2 dark, 1 colorless. You do 100 damage and you destroy your opponent's battle Pokémon. The number of Pokémons placed on this skull will be 8. And you got King Impact, which does a monstrous of 240 damage for 4 energy, no drawback, no nothing happening, just straight damage. Pretty cool. Love to see it. Got Team Rocket's Crobat EX, 310 HP. The ability is called Tetsu Mitsugi. When you take this card out of your hand and evolve it, put 2 damage counters on each of your Assassin Return. If you wish, return this Pokemon to your hand. Discard all trash all non-Pokemon cards. So you can do 120 damage, hit the opponent, bang, come out. Can be clutch if you're like running low on HP. Not bad. We've got Team Rocket's Persian. Turn 10 cards from the top of your opponent's deck face up if you wish. Turn 10 cards from your opponent's top face up if you wish. What the hell? Choose one of the attacks that a Pokemon has amongst them and use that as this attack. Return the face up cards in deck and shred it. No, you wouldn't shred your opponent's cards, I think, probably discard it. That's crazy. So you can be like, hey, look, I'm going to use Kumen Shirai, whatever the English version might be. Top 10 cards come out. Oh my god, it's like, I don't know, whatever one of the strongest moves is. It could be like, Dragapult's move. Bang. I'm going to use Dragapult's move. That's insane. Then you've got Cruel Slash for 3 energy. It does 140 damage. Smash your opponent's battle Pokemon. That's what it says. I don't know what smash means, but whatever effect it has. Then we've got Team Rocket's Athena here at the moment. But I don't think it's Athena. It's Ariana. The translation was Athena, but I'm pretty sure it's Ariana. So Ariana here. Draw a deck of cards so you have 5 cards in your hand. If all the Pokemon on your field are Team Rocket Pokemon, draw 8 cards. Nice, nice. Kind of like an OP Nimona. Then you've got Team Rocket's Archer. So Archer's like kind of one of the bigger executives of the Team Rocket boss. He's like the second in command for Giovanni. This card cannot be used unless your Team Rocket's Pokemon was destroyed during your opponent's previous turn. So if you can only use this turn if you're knocked out and you're a Team Rocket Pokemon. Each player shuffles all the cards in their hand, even if they return them to their decks. Then you draw 5 cards and your opponent draws 3 cards from the deck. Not bad. Then you got Team Rocket, obviously Giovanni. Swap the Team Rocket Pokemon on your battlefield with the Team Rocket Pokemon on your bench. Then choose up to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon and replace it with that battle Pokemon. So it's kind of like a boss's orders, but a Team Rocket specific situation here. Simple as that. And you got Team Rocket's Petrel. Bit of a how you going fella here. Choose a trainer card from your deck, show it to your opponent, and then add it to your hand, then shuffle the deck. Simple. Team Rocket's Proton. This card can also be used on your opponent's player's first turn. Select up to 3 Team Rocket Pokemon from your deck, show them to your opponent and add them to your hand, then cut the deck. Alright, next we've got an amazing looking card. I gave a lot of heat for this deck, but oh my god, it's returned the heat back. And this Moltres is amazing. I wish we didn't get the finger in the photo there. It kind of ruins it. But doesn't come with the card or come with the packs, unfortunately. I'm kidding. Anyway, so Team Rocket's Moltres. Amazing card, beautiful, beautiful artwork, lots of texture, color, red and black kind of stuff happening. Look, this was painted definitely. Amazing. And it's probably going to be top 3 if cards of the set that are people wanting to chase. Beautiful, beautiful card. You know, I can't explain exactly any more how beautiful it is. We'll compare it with the next Mewtwo coming up soon. But yeah. Flame Barrier is the attack. As we've seen before, 110 damage and Evil Burn. So we've already gone through this card. But yeah, looking at the card, beautiful. Whoever the artwork was, Akira Igawa was amazing. So good on you, mate. You've definitely earned your cookies. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. So this is the card people are now looking at, right? This is the card. Giovanni's Mewtwo. What do you reckon? It's all right. It's good. It's good. I'll give it a 7, maybe a 7.5 out of 10. We don't need Giovanni that close to the card, or you know what I mean. Give me some more Mewtwo. Give me some more like Mewtwo action happening. We want an action card. Giovanni, what could happen? What could have done is have Giovanni in the background there, standing on a building and like commanding Mewtwo to like destroy like a town or something like that. You know, that would have been amazing. Where you have like can't explain. They could have done this a little better. It is a nice card, and you get a bit of a smirk from Giovanni there, but we want more Mewtwo action. I believe that's just me being, me being selfish in terms of the artwork. But it's still a great card. Will it be the top card to chase? It's competition between this and the Moltres, I think. I think the Moltres might just take it over later on. I think Mewtwo will get a lot of hype early, and I think seeing it in person will be, you know, the texture will be amazing. But you can't beat this artwork. This is like absolute art. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in terms of the market. But we'll move on to Giovanni's Nidorino or Nido King? Nido King. EX rather. Looks like a Nidorino. Yeah, that's a nice artwork. Looks like, you know, you have to battle the Nido King at the gym, at the last gym. That's kind of what I see this image depicting here. Is like, okay, you've got your 7 badges now. You're going for the 8th one, and then this guy comes and starts to earthquake things. Next, we've got the Crobat. The Crobat's kind of nice in a sense that I think a lot of people are hyping up this card slowly, but it's okay. It's okay. It reminds me of kind of like the Ghastly situation. You've got a few Ghastlies hanging around, doing what it needs to do. You got a little team. You got a few Team Rocket members in the back there. Got a couple of Zubats there. Zubats there, and the Golbats there as well. It's nice. It's nice. That's what I'll say. Then you've got Oriana here. You know, does the same thing. The full art trainer. Very nice card. Beautiful. This is a SAR, however. It's not a full art. So they could have done a little bit more with this. It just seems like it's a full art. It gives me full art energy. An SAR, and this is the Giovanni SAR as well. So Giovanni, you know, requesting you to join Team Rocket. I think if you might remember, there was a point in the games where Giovanni asks you to be part of Team Rocket. A lot of part of me was like, yes, I want to join, but the game obviously doesn't let you. And you got the whole team here, the whole squad here. As a SAR, not the best in my opinion, but this is what it is. And these are the gold cards, a little bit blurry, but as you can see, you know, these are chance. And you got Jamming Tower here as well. And I'm not sure if these are coming in, but these are Here Comes Team Rocket and whatnot. I think, you know, there could be promo cards down the future. Probably not, we'll see. But yeah, what do you think of the set? I think there's a couple more. Oh, I think that's all for all the cards from the set, right? There's nothing else left. I think the lady that had pulled all the cards pretty much revealed the whole set. But yeah, it's still going to be very pricey. It might actually now increase in price from like 300 Australian dollars to maybe like 320, 330, given like the cards are now going to be in hype season. But I think it's up to you to decide whether you really want to drop $330 on a Japanese set or just pay retail price for when Destined Rivals comes out. So I'll leave that in your hands. I might try to get 1 or 2. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But the cards are good. Can't complain. Comment below what you think of the set. Are you going to get it? What do you rate it out of 10? Hopefully this video has helped you understand a little bit more about the moves and the cards themselves. So see you on the next one. Keep it clean in between.